thing about the sport of boxing, oh man, you want the number one answer? The number one answer? Wow, that's hard. Is the knockout. It has to be. Come on. The greatest thing in boxing is the knockout. Everybody wants to see knockouts. Come on. It's my man Rodrigo right here.
Hey, this is a man that I'm learning every day. Have to be like him when I get older.
Good to see you, bro. Thanks for always showing love.
Hey, man. I love you, man. I'm always showing love here. Always. Respect too, you know?
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Hey, sure. I became a boxing coach because I was interested in trying to help kids to be better, get them off the street. Likewise, myself, come from a good family, but you know, we all go through turmoils in life, made some wrong turns. So I focused my energy and I put it in the gym. And I basically got tired of doing another job that I had, was a skill that I had for 35 years, building custom cars. And I had a shop for 18 years, and that wore me down. I got tired of it, and I had to find something to do that I really liked doing, that I enjoyed doing, and I was going to benefit someone else in it. And it gave me better opportunities in life.
To come over here, to have a training camp. He was looking on the internet. He saw a lot of trainers, batsmen. We choose him because it's not only about the drills, it's about the way that you are talking to your fighters. It's the way that must come from the heart, from the mind. It must be all the way in it. And I really felt that how his work and what he say, that it compare with mine things of boxing and with him. And after 2.5 weeks being here, we was right.
Check. 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 4-3. 4-3. 4-3. Twice. Good shit.
It's a whole new way of boxing for me. I'm learning every day. Every day I'm learning new things, and that is what it's about. Always learning.
Come on, man.
It's always something new. Always like, you know, because before I have to do wall.
Yeah. Now I'm in combination to it. I'm in combination. One more time.
If you think about number 2, you should stop boxing. Not.
That's right.
You want to be the best. He wants to be the best. Yeah.
Second to none.
Yeah. If you don't want to be the best in something, if you don't believe in yourself, you don't want to be the best in something.
Yeah.
If he wants to be number 1, and I'm glad with number 2, and my fighter is glad with number 3. Yeah, you see. Must be
Family.
Family.
family. What's about? Working hard, it's all hard work, man.
Good. How are you? Seen you in a while.
Yeah. Been good, man.
We headed to maybe the boxing club. We just left Johnny Taco's ringside gym. That's a famous gym. That gym been there for like 60 years, man. A lot of famous fighters come out of there, man. It actually has more exposure than any gym out here. It's a pleasure to live out here, man, and because I get a chance to make more money. But I made money when I was in Florida too, because I was training a lot of MMA fighters and boxers. I got a few UFC fighters out here I make good money with, and but the melting pot, my melting pot is Mayweather's boxing gym. Most of my clients are there. Most of my clients that come from other countries or other states, we train at that gym. You got to be good to train in there, though. You got to be like a top-notch coach to train in there. Short one. Because people think I just walk around and say, yeah, I'm the Padman. Somebody gave me that name. So for somebody to give me that name, you definitely got to live up to all expectations. When somebody gives you a name, Padman. When you holding pads for somebody, you better be good. You better be smart. You better be creative. You better have the skill to train anybody. There's so many styles of pad work. There's so many levels of pad work. There's so many different levels of fighters. And the biggest thing is you got to adapt. You have to adapt. That's the biggest thing, man. Adapting to fundamentals and seeing what a fighter needs. From feet work all the way to the jump rope, to the bag, speed bag, heavy bag, balance, how to throw a punch. Mechanics is everything. First. 2, 3. 2, 3. Here it comes. Oh. Nasty. Nasty, huh? Dude, nasty. This is a great trainer right here. His name is Raphael. Great guy. Always helps me out whenever I need it. Thank you, brother. You see the love? See the love? I watched a lot of trainers. Pedro Diaz, really good trainer. One of the top trainers. Roger Mayweather, one of the best at creating an illusion. Everybody thinks that he's just touch. Sometimes if you slow him down, you'll look at it and you'll see Floyd will have one hand out there and he'll slap that hand a few times. He'll touch it, tap, 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 and rotate. It looks like a matrix, you know. I picked it up because I had to break it down and slow it down. But he was good at that. And, you know, most people see pad work like that. They love it. But it's only good for media day. It's only good for media day. When you gotta come correct. Like there's a lot of coaches out there that they work on speed, but sometimes they get caught up in just working on speed. I work on power. I work on agility. I work on mobility. I work on turning the fighters. I work on combinations. I work on 2-piece, 3-piece, 4-piece combinations. And I got better at just put them together. Just put them together and work them. It makes the fighter think. So if you can do that, you can turn a fighter into a boxer, but he can still fight. He can still fight, but he has to be able to. A boxer has to be able to set up, kill shots, set up, kill shots, set up. Once a fighter gets that, he just has to have the inability to just process it. Like, it's a function thing. You got to just be able to function. Like, you got to be able to just do it. It's called being a dictator in the ring. You dictate. If you can dictate, you can be a champion. They waiting for you. There you go.
Padman know how to bring the best about you. That's what I'm talking about.
He bring it out.
He know how to bring it out.
Always do.
That's what I'm talking about.
See, I'm harder than his ass.
That's what I'm talking about. Bring the best up out of him. Yes, sir. Let's keep that intensity.
Take that walk, Chris.
That's too much. That's too much.
Take that walk.
That's too much.
Slam.
Go easy on him, Chris. Go easy on him, baby. He ain't never getting nothing to nobody. Go easy on him, Chris. Go easy on him, Chris. Padman, he's just trying to help. Go easy on him, man.
Slam. Turn that shoulder all the way.
That was nice.
Again. Again.
This is why Padman Mcgriff, the renowned one of the best in the game. This is what it is. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you looking good, Chris. Hey, you looking good, baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. No,
was working good. He was working good, man. He brought the best out of that boy. That's what it takes.
You just gotta know how to work a big man. You gotta give him spurts.
Yeah.
He's 300 pounds, man.
Yeah.
You don't like dismantle the motherfucker. You just let him work.
Right.
Let him get a feel.
Right.
He ain't gonna use all that shit when he boxes. Like I said, like I told my man. Remember I told you, in this business, you give him 100%. You only gotta use 20% when you get in the ring if you really, really ready. If you better than your fighter, your opponent, when you hit that ring, you only need 20% to win that fight, man. The most thing that motivates me the most is probably staying focused. Trying to stay ahead of the game, moving forward. I like having stability. I like being creative. I'm getting opportunities to be me. And that's what motivates me the most. Just being me. I've learned to be me. I overcame a lot of things in life. Drugs and alcohol. I'm finally doing things in my life that make me happy. Keeps me motivated. Keeps me going. Keeps me structured. Because hard work, sometimes people don't like hard work because they don't like their job. You understand what I'm saying? I love my job. So that's what motivates me every day. to get up and go train these guys. And I'm at the point now in my life where I went from training nobody kids to decent kids that were good in boxing to pro fighters to champion pro fighters. I can't get no better than that, man. Welcome. I love those guys. I trained with them at Mayweather's gym. And then you got Muhammad Ali and his ex-wife. She signed it and everything for me, dog.
Did he sing?
Yeah. Coach. You know. And then you got Bird, referee Bird. You got Stitch and Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. Remember him? He was a great heavyweight fighter. And then my man, Theophane. He's from you guys' hometown. And then this is me and Floyd Sr. and Eddie Mustafa. This is Floyd Sr. and Jeff Mayweather, the brothers, with me. And then my man, this is my man right here. Lou Gavali, he was a great fighter. You gotta check him out, man. He was a great fighter. He trains Badou Jack. Yeah.
At what point did you realize I need to change? How did it become clear?
I had so many injuries. I had both hips replaced. I had the shoulder done. But prior to that, I was a drug dealer. That's not the road to take. And I started getting high on my own supply. Once I started doing that, I started getting that feeling like I can overcome the pain with drugs and alcohol. And I just said to myself, you know what? I'm getting nowhere. I need to take a back seat and change my lane. So that's what I did. I changed my lane. I changed the people that I was around. I put myself in range with better people, because it's always a people, place, and things that change. So once I made those changes, I just felt like I didn't have to say nothing. Just do what you like to do and just work hard. Hard work pays off, man. But like I said, you have to like your job. I didn't know I was going to come this far.